speaking of voting and the Republicans, in Virginia. Virginia's got an election, this November, and they're already voting. 45 days of advance voting, of early voting here. And people have already started voting in Virginia. And so there is this army of right-wing poll watchers that they have pulled together. They do it under the rubric of what they call Virginia Fair Elections, VFE. And this group is fielding poll watchers to, essentially intimidate people, particularly black people, when they show up at the polls. Who are you? Prove to me that you have a right to vote here. That kind of stuff. I mean, this is the stuff that was pioneered back in the day by William Rehnquist, who, parlayed that all the way up to being Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court when he was a Republican operative in the 1960s in Phoenix. And he would go to the rural areas of Arizona and challenge Hispanic and Native American voters. And, now they're doing this in Virginia. And now that they had some success with this, with the 2021 election in Virginia. It's how Glenn Youngkin got elected. And so now they're going to try and do it again. And in fact, they're trying to export it to other states. They're calling it the Virginia model. But they have trained, they are trying to train or have fielded 4,500. They had 4,500 trained volunteers during the 2021 election. And this time they are trying to train or trying to field 14,000 volunteers to intimidate people at the polls. Fascinating stuff. I mean, this is the Republican strategy, right? The Virginia Democratic Party's spokesperson, a fellow by the name of Mukherjee, told the New York Times, quote, "This is sort of like death by 1,000 cuts." He said he's the voter protection director for the Virginia Democratic Party, Aaron Mukherjee. He told the Times, quote, "Taken together, the goal is to disenfranchise enough voters that they can win the election." I keep telling you, people don't, generally speaking, don't want to vote for Republicans except for rural white people. And so, if they're going to win elections, they've got to cheat.